DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, we taking over. Listen, spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on to North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ask Cali. Catman, Cali with my eyes open, valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel hit switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the doubt. With it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown, then spit out with it. Say you need I said, I get it. If you want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Yeah. Listen.
We are in Orlando, Florida, as the Magic are about to go into this interconference contest right here. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. The Pelicans coming to town, hoping to notch one here in this one-game road trip. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The shot-blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside. Champ out there with Holiday. And it's Evans in the three, the small forward. Holiday with it. Now Payton defending. And stolen by Payton. And now Orlando on the break. Meeks leading the charge. Now here is Holiday. Takes the three. Vucevic with the rebound. And guys, for Drew Holiday last season was a tale of two halves. Over the first half, he displayed the leadership and the playmaking skills the team that originally acquired him for.
You know what, Kevin? Over the second half of the year, everything just kind of fell apart for Drew. He couldn't shake an injury to his lower right leg, and as a result, had to watch from the bench as his team fought for its playoff lives.
And when you talk about Holiday, the Pelicans really needed his contribution last season. He can score and distribute the basketball equally as well. An excellent all-around defender. Exactly what you want in a point guard, except that he just couldn't stay healthy.
And for Holiday, I love his effort. He works extremely hard. His injuries, no fault of his own, just a run of misfortune. Let's hope this talented young man can turn it around and keep it turned around from a health standpoint. There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Payton kicks to Ibaka. Back to Payton. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Green. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And so here's Orlando. Payton with the ball. Screen by Ibaka. It's Meeks outside. That's good. Meeks got 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Davis kicks to Holiday. Good. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Payton kicks to Vucevic. 5 to shoot. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Davis dishes to Holiday. Back to Davis. Poked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Peyton against Holiday. Green passes to Vucevic. Dishes to Meeks. Picked by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Green, no luck. Last outing for the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a loss to Golden State. And Holiday kicks to Davis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Davis has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there. And it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
It's stolen by Davis. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashe. Cunningham comes in for Anthony Davis. Coleman Hill, he's checked in for Tyreke Evans. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
And for Aaron Gordon, so much fanfare entering the 2014 draft, selected 4th overall, which was actually a couple of slots higher, I think, Greg, than many experts thought.
I agree, and, you know, a lot of people obviously liked him, but Orlando clearly loved him and had very high hopes for this young man. And, of course, the injured foot, only 11 games a season ago, and never really got back on track.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Champ. He's got 8. Jacks up a 3. Ajinça kicks to Cunningham. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. Stolen. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the jam by Ajinça.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Champ. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic trailed by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Augustine. A 3-pointer off the mark. 4-on-3 break. Here's Hill. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Pelicans lead by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for New Orleans.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So for New Orleans right now, Davis and Ashe in the middle. Holiday out there with Curry. And it's Evans in the 3 spot. That's in. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Fournier. Fournier's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic. Outside Holiday. Curry wide open and misses it off the right side of the rim. Holiday against Augustine. At the top of the key, Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Augustine. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Screen by Ashik. Evans kicks to Curry. Deflects the pass. Here's Davis. Davis can't get that one to fall. Orlando trailing here.
And Anthony Davis growing up in the rough south side of Chicago, because of the violence, his father didn't let him venture to the playground. Instead, he built a basketball court in the backyard. This young man has come a long way.
Shoots from the high post. And the shot is long.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Goes back up. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he can't get the first one. And Davis stayed around the game in grade school. He'd keep the clock, sell the tickets, even someone said sell nachos.
Humble beginnings, partner. Humble beginnings. Didn't even dream of NBA stardom. Said he wanted to be a high school coach. Obviously, things have changed now.
Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Orlando. Payton comes in for his own. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Holiday goes in. That's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Moore is checked in. And Ashik sends it back. Wow! And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Combo dishes to Ibaka. Here's Payton. A second chance effort. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. Pelicans leading by 3. And stolen by Biyombo. Here's Augustine. He kicks it to Biyombo. Payton drives in. Now the dish to Gordon. Again, the miss by Gordon.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks. He's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Pass to Moore. Feeds it to Davis. Screen by Ashik. Davis drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 7-point New Orleans lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Well, it was a slow start to his rookie year for Payton, but he came along very strong.
Yeah, it looked really good for the Magic down the stretch. Even recorded his first triple-double. I think there will be more of those in his career.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And guys, for Payton, so many were talking him up as the best point guard of the class early. But it's never easy to adjust to the NBA speed, and it just took him a little bit of time.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic, he's checked in for Biyombo. Green comes in for Gordon. And it's Jody Meeks in for Augustine. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Usher. Hill comes in for Tyreek Evans. Champs checked in for Ejuan Moore. And Cole subbed in for Drew Holiday.
And guys, I think the next big step for Elfrid Payton is going to be getting his shot right. I mean, he has the tools to be an impact guard, but it's hard to create when you can't keep teams honest from deep.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:43 left from the first half of basketball. Payton drives in. Ibaka, the pass to Meeks. Tries again. The tray falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Davis kicks to Ajinça. And Davis throws it down hard.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah,
but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one. Although, if he missed it, I might have. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Cole. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Hill has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Pelicans lead by 5. Payton right side. Inside. It's stolen by Ajinça. Down low. Here's Champ. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 10 points for Champ.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And Elfrid Payton with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Champ. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And now a 9-point New Orleans lead. The pass to Meeks. They need this. It's blocked. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 9. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. The second half just about to get going here.
And what a game for Champ. He has 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. What a game we're seeing from Champ.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
We've got Evan Fournier. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Aaron Gordon. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Hezonja in at the shooting guard. So that's who Scott Skiles starts the second half with. And finished off by Davis.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Augustine passes to Hezonja. Orlando moving the ball around. Holiday attacking. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. And now an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Greg, how about DJ Augustine and the roller coaster ride last season, beginning in Detroit, ending up in a very creditable position with the Oklahoma City Thunder?
And a lot of that was because Jennings was so inconsistent for Stan Van Gundy last year, even so much so that he started starting Augustine, and this was just a small part of the turmoil for Detroit last season.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Magic trailed by 12. Kicks it to Fournier. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got 4 assists now tonight.
So back to DJ Augustine. It's the middle of last year, and he and Jennings are practically splitting time at the point. Then Jennings goes down with an Achilles injury, and it looks like Augustine will take over full-time duty. Nope, the Pistons trade Augustine to Oklahoma City for Reggie Jackson.
Taken away by Holiday. Ahead. Here's Champ. Finished off the break. Champ's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
Is he an athlete or what?
No doubt about it. It's almost as if he lives in the air, and dunks like that have become quite commonplace.
Curry's checked in for New Orleans.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And he gets it to go.
You know, one thing about the Augustine Jackson trade last year, it didn't help either the Thunder or the Pistons make the playoffs. It's just so hard to integrate a new player into your system that far into the season, especially when that player is a point guard. So a wild ride for Augustine.
And Fournier kicks to Augustine. One-on-one here. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here comes Augustine leading the fast break. Orlando gets it back. Here's Gordon. Hits the front of the rim and out.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And looking at Drew Holiday, there's one thing he could do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over 45%.
Oh. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Hill, the open look. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Biyombo. And Curry pulls it down.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
He dishes it to Hill. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cunningham. Oh, yes, the turnaround. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handle. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handle. That nasty spin just froze the defense.
New Orleans making some changes here. Anthony Davis is checked in for Alexis Ajinça. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. 1:12 left in the third quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Davis. The feed to Cole. The three from Hill. Again missing Hill.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Pass to Augustine. And it's sent back by Hill. Lasagna. That's in. Augustine with the assist. Augustine's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. .34 seconds left to play in the third. Biombo with the block. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier pass to Lasagna. To the inside. It's stolen. Ball going up court. It's deflected. Back to Curry. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Payton. So the Pelican 5 right now. Champ up there with Norris Cole. Then there's Tyreek Evans. Then there's Hill. And it's Ashik in at the 5 roaming the paint.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
To the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
You can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Holiday comes in for Norris Cole. Holiday. That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
No good on the second free throw. Pelicans leading by 10. The 3. And again, no good by New Orleans. Stolen by Holiday. And he lobs it up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And a lot of noise coming from these fans after that call was made.
Well, it seems like we've got some rookie officials here trying to handle the business and on the court, and the crowd clearly not in harmony with what they're calling.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Down low. Here's Evans. Pass to Champ. From deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's good, and the New Orleans League get down now to just 12 on the basket from Meeks. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Big step last year for Vucevic's offense, Clark. Unstoppable at times, both on the blocks and facing up.
Vucevic is a real outstanding future all-star front court. Rebounds at a high rate in traffic and out of his area. Finishes, faces up. This kid has a lot of upside. I really like his game.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Davis. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Augustine with it. Evans picks him up. Shot clock at 6. Fournier dishes to Meeks. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Pelicans leading by 12.
And talking about Vucevic's development last season, he's also had the highest assist average of his career. He's a good decision maker on the floor, knows when to take it himself, and knows when to kick it to cutters and spot up shooters.
That's good. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Augustine, no luck.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly, and I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Hill kicks to Cole. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To the paint. Evans with the steal. Pass to Champ. From deep three-point range. Back to Evans. And the pass to Champ. Second chance effort. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ashik comes in for Solomon Hill, and it's Drew Holiday in for Cole. And Ibaka slams it in.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
He is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Champ, the pass to Evans. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Meeks. Offensive rebound. And Davis wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Pelicans.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement, you're right. And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Magic.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Anthony Davis. He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
You look at what Anthony Davis has accomplished so far in his career, the historic comparisons. I mean, they're mind-boggling. For a kid 23, Greg, the historic comparisons are very favorable for him.
I mean, he's been compared to a young KG and Duncan quite often. But in his first few seasons, his numbers look the most similar to Hakeem the Dream. And that's about as good a company as you can get.
He feeds it to Cunningham. On the wing, Davis, defended by Gordon. Just 5 to shoot. And count it from 19 feet away.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator. Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Here's Curry, and the miss. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And
Yo, Green, look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger, Kimo Sabi. The horses were big, the 10-gallon tracks. The hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps. Racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat. We branched off, shine. I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure. My pipes are intact. Don't believe me? Ask your pointing back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition